10 obstacles and opportunities. What are these 10 obstacles and opportunities? Like availability of service is means some of the times some services are not available, means server is down, and so you have some problem with your own customers or client or employees. So it means that availability of service is one of the quality of service that a service provider needs to maintain. Then data lock-in, as I already told you, if you have an application and you store some of the data to that application, and suppose that uh, that application has been changed and not according to you, so you want to move your data to from one application to another, so it is most of the times not possible. For example, earlier there was Orkut and then Facebook came up, so it's not possible to move your Orkut account data to Facebook account. This is like data login. The only thing that you can do is download Orkut account data, and then you have to re-upload it on the Facebook. Then third point, data confidentiality and auditability. Like how you are sure that some of the applications are not sharing your data to another company for the benefit of service provider. So service providers have to maintain the confidentiality, and it depends on that particular service provider. And then data transfer and bottleneck. So some of the times there is large amount of data that we want to transfer, but the network was not good, and that data sometimes we need to download it again, and then again it's not possible for us to download it properly with enough resource and time. Then performance unpredictability, like I explained, quality of service. So if some of the applications are not having properly coded for particular feature, then that feature has some issue with the performance, that it is failing and aborted or like cancelled automatically, and it has been disengaged from network. All these are programming fault. And then scalable storage, like how it is possible to have a scalable storage on the uh, cloud server side. Then bugs in large scale distributed system. As I already told you, some of the errors could be possible in maintaining large scale distributed system. Large scale distributed system means there's many computers which are being connected together, and they are expected to have scalability, means connection from one user to another based upon that the demand of the user. And then scaling quickly. This is what is important. Like if user are increased from 10 to 100 in few minutes. So in few minutes, the cloud server also need to scale up for the 100 users. And then again from 100 to it becomes 1000. So the server has the capability to scale up for the 1000 customers. And again, suppose from 1000 it becomes 10,000 users. So it has the server should have the capability to scale up for the 10,000 users, and so on. Reputation, fade, and sharing. So it depends on the reputation, that how much uh, quality of service is being provided and how much uh, confidentiality is there with that particular application. So all these factors are being dependent on of that application. Then software licensing, like in every most of the apps, we need to sign the agreement coming on the starting of the application. And according to that agreement, there are some of the features which can be taken by which actually uses some of the contact detail documents in our mobile or desktop. So these are the software licensing. We'll see, we have already seen obstacles and opportunities. So there are 10 obstacles we had discussed. According to that, we had discussed 10 opportunities on the cloud computing. So first three of them, availability of service, data lock-in, and data confidentiality and auditability, are actually technical level of obstacle. So it is saying 1, 2, 3 are technical obstacle to adopt cloud computing, whereas fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth means data transfer bottleneck, performance unpredictability, scalable storage, and bug in large scale distributed system and scaling quickly. These five are technical obstacle to the growth of cloud computing are adoption. So if we started some of the cloud company or cloud computing features, then after starting there are some more obstacles will come. These are fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth, and these are actually mainly maintenance issues. Then even after that maintenance issues, 9, 10 are policy and business obstacles to the adoption of the cloud computing model. So 9 and 10 means reputation, freight sharing, software licensing. These are actually further than means cloud development and cloud maintenance. Reputation and software licensing are actually dependent on other companies and other systems as well. Then what are the opportunities that we have seen for the first three that are required for development of cloud? Availability of service means we need to use multiple, it's better to use multiple cloud provider, and we need to avoid distributed denial of service attack. Then we have seen for data logging we can use standard APIs, and then make compatible software available to enable search computing. We have seen for data confidentiality and auditability, better virtual LAN, better firewall, better encryption, and better national law or geographical data storage. It's better. Then performance unpredictability, we should have better virtual machine supported with flash memory, better virtual memory scheduling, and then scalable storage. But we had seen invent scalable storage means more scalable and more better facility to scale. We need to program according to that. Then bug in large scale distributed system, we need to write debugger as well for distributed virtual machines. Then scaling quickly is like auto scale, could be written based upon machine learning features, and that learn from the where we need to scale according to which time we have to scale. So all these scaling quickly features is required to develop. Then reputation freight sharing, offer reputation guarding service like those for email, like we discussed. For email only, customers and organization should be reliable, not the cloud vendor. Then software licensing means bulk of different software, open source software and commercial license that we are using for development of cloud, we need to regulate with that also.